Hey friends, welcome to my winter home refresh. It's that awkward time of year that no one really knows what season to decorate for. So I want to share 3 easy steps I live by every year to easily transition my home from Christmas to winter without jumping right into spring with snow sitting outside your window. Keep watching as I'll show you how I easily transition my home. Let's go! The first and most obvious step to transition from Christmas to winter is to remove the red. In this space, I'm simply doing just that. No more, no less. This ticking stripe garland and the red house added a festive touch for Christmas, but just by simply taking them away, I'm still left with a beautiful winter table display. Because of this step, I purposely don't decorate with too much red for the holidays because it's less redecorating I have to do after. By just using simple red accents, it involves less work and makes the seasonal transition go so smooth. Step 2 is to leave the pine. I love decorating with greenery, and during the winter season, whether it's artificial, real, flocked, or not flocked, you can be sure to find pine everywhere through my home. This also includes pine cones. I intentionally try to make pine a main accent with every space because I know it will easily carry over from the holidays to the winter season. I used this beautiful red berry and pine garland as a main accent on my dining room shelf. I can still use it as a focal point, but I'm replacing it with a simple flocked garland for a more neutral and winter look. I'm removing the red and keeping the pine. See? That easy. Notice already, I used some other pine accents throughout my dining room, like this gorgeous pine garland on my chandelier and this dainty little garland on my ironing board table, as well as this simple pine candle ring around my candelabra to act as the centerpiece on my dining room table. I didn't have to do anything with my dining room tablescape because I decorated it pretty neutral from the start of the season. I used this country-looking black striped table runner, topped it with my black iron candelabra as the centerpiece, added some greenery with these 2 faux potted plants on each side, and finally finished it with some winter warmth from these adorable light-up ceramic houses that I found at the Christmas tree shops. They're actually intended to be ornaments, and that's what I bought them as, but once I temporarily placed them here until we got our Christmas tree, they never moved because I think they really made this whole tablescape. Not to mention, they were a huge hit during our Christmas party. Oh, and by the way, the table runner and the candelabra are both from my shop, so I'll have them linked in the description so you can go check them out. Keeping an overall neutral look on both the dining room table and my ironing board table for the holidays made this seasonal transition way too easy and effortless. That wraps up this room. I've got a few more spaces to show you and one last step, so let's head to the living room for the rest of this winter home refresh. Let's start with the giant elephant in the room, the tree. It's the famous debate, to take the tree down right after Christmas or not. Personally, I love the look of a Christmas tree, and I feel like I already don't get enough time to enjoy it each year. So I'm definitely one who keeps it up a little while longer. I'm happy if I can make it last until the end of January. Plus, we get a live tree every year, so we like to enjoy it as long as we can, knowing that we got our money's worth. If you're one like me, it doesn't mean you necessarily have to keep it decorated. I still enjoy the glow of a tree lit up even without it being festive. So, I'm going to start stripping my tree by removing all of the ornaments, ribbon, garland, you name it. Anything that looks too festive, I don't want up anymore. Also, the more I can get put away now, the better. Besides the lights, the only thing I'm keeping on the tree are the white milk glass and gold ball ornaments because they're neutral. Which brings me to step 3. Bring back the neutrals. By introducing neutral tones back into your home, you'll already be one step ahead when it comes to transitioning to your next season, whether it be spring or just your normal home decor. To add to this, those neutrals will make those pines pop as your main color, and they make for a more warm and cozy atmosphere, which is what everyone wants for the winter season. Neutrals are more easy to the eye, so you can enjoy your winter decor as long as you want. Hey, some areas get snow until May, okay? The last space to restyle is this mantle of mine. There really isn't much restyling needed if I just follow all 3 steps I've already showed you. Step 1. I'm removing the red by taking away the sleigh ride sign, which was an awesome find at Gabe's, by the way. Step 2. I'm keeping my flocked pine garland as my main accent running along the mantle. Along with that, I'm also keeping that cute flocked pine tree, also another Gabe's find, by the way. Step 3. I brought back some warm neutrals by replacing the pine basket at the bottom corner with a simple candle instead, and replaced the hanging bells with my casa beads that I just took off the Christmas tree. Can you tell I use my casa beads a lot? The last little thing I'm going to do is change out my throw pillows. I find it way easier on the wallet and on your storage to get pillow covers and change them through the seasons instead of buying whole pillows. I got these adorable reversible Christmas covers from Pottery Barn 2 years ago. They add a fun, festive accent to the space, but unfortunately, it's time to go away until next year. So, I'm changing them out with my normal gray ticking stripe covers. These are also from my shop. The pillow insert and cover are both included together. I'll have them linked below. Well guys, that wraps up my winter home refresh. I hope you can use these 3 easy steps as a guide to help you transition your home from Christmas to winter every year. If you found this helpful or just enjoyed watching, I'd love to hear any comments below. Don't forget to check out the linked items in my shop and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want to see more decor tips, tricks, and DIYs. Thanks for visiting Farmhouse Flair Company. I'll see you next time.